Lovely. Lovely. Lovely.
I control the battlefield, not you!
Opportunity's knocking. If you've got the metal, there are valuables waiting to be won.
Punches, lucky doos and rope.
I control the battlefield, not you.
Lovely.
My damage is so low. Man, somebody's pumping some good DPS.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. Lovely. 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 Lovely.
Come on, where's my
Kiss
charge?
your ass goodbye.
Oh.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. Lovely.
You were destined to die.
You were destined to die. Oh my god, we got a 5. I was looking at the map. We have a 5 cap. I wasn't even looking at the map. It's a 5 cap. Holy shit. That was pretty fast. What is going on with my foot? Hold on a second.
Got a real troublemaker on our hands. Take them on, if you think you're up to it.
And of course I missed my cue, didn't I? Whoops.
We see you. We offer greetings. Is that all?
Oh, your team's match. Why is it that every time I do a rated match, the enemy team has a much higher match rating value? Meaning that the enemy team has players that have a much higher rating? Like, I think they're 220 rating over us. It's just like this happens every time. I mean, of course, the good news is if we lose, you don't lose much rating because the enemy team rating, matchmaking rating is so much higher. But it's kind of funny. Hmm. Do I have water walking? Yes, I do. Good. Damn. Yes, I do have the water walking.
Lovely. You can kiss your ass goodbye. Lovely. Lovely. Lovely.
Come on. And everybody leaves. It's funny playing rated Battlegrounds. It's just like playing regular Battlegrounds. Just like no real strategy. Just take a node and then run somewhere else, you know. It's kind of funny. That was weird that the guy ran right past. I guess he didn't want to. Whatever. Wait a minute, let's work Horde. No, we're Alliance. Okay. I get confused. Oh man, look. So the only node we have is the one that I'm at. So I lose these rated Battlegrounds all the time, and it's never like, not usually my fault. I'm usually doing my job. I'm like, I help to, get BS. I'm sitting here defending BS, and it's the only map, the only node we have, and yet, we're losing. It's like nice. Just another loss for me. It comes under the beat, so it goes and it goes. Alright, I'm sick of sitting here and losing. Might as well do something. Might as well do something. I mean, we're this is like the most pathetic game ever. I'm not gonna fight in the road. Oh, hey, we got another node. I can't believe it. Dude, we got stables. Imagine that. It's funny how they just gave up on BS, which is unusual for the Horde. To just let you take BS and... Alright, let's go fight LM maybe. Who's up here? We got a Druid, Milfkin. He's currently at about 80% health. He's at 60. He's dying. By the time I get here, he's probably going to be dead. What do we got going on here? Yeah.
Lovely.
Wow, this is not even worth my time.
Lovely.
Let's see what rating I lost. Shit. I closed the window too quick to see what my rating loss was, but it wasn't good. Let's just do it. We're just gonna keep doing these battles. I don't care if we lose. I don't care if we lose.
There's a cache of resources nearby. Find it before you have to fight over it.
Fighter view. Oh man, what? I love when you land next to an herb that's there and it just disappears as soon as you land. It's like nice. 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 Ooh, I had the storm. Hey! Look at that. Okay, I'm Horde this time. I'm the highest rated player on my... It's so sad that I've lost like 10 out of the last 11 games and I'm still going to BGs and I'm like the highest rated player. like, how am I losing when everybody else is so lowly rated? I don't know. Oh shit, I can't do anything. I'm just like CC'd like crazy. Come on.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
I can't do shit. Another loss. Yes, another loss. All I do is lose. Oh wait, no, we're winning. We got the flag. Yeah, maybe we're gonna win this one. We're actually winning. I went to FR and they just kicked my ass at FR. I'm not sure where I should go now. We got the flag. We got one base. I don't know where. Let's look at the chat. Maybe somebody will say what to do because I don't know what to do. Here, let's just help this guy out.
Lovely.
Why does my trinket not work? You know, it's like. Thank you, whoever put their pet over here, just help me move over here. Whoever put their pet there, thank you. What the hell's this guy doing, man?
Lovely. Lovely.
Oh, no fucking way. Ooh, that was quite the charge, wasn't it? That was quite the charge. I thought he was way out of range of my charge, but apparently not. I need help at BT. BT's the wrong way. We can't tap this one. I don't understand how the map works. It's weird.
Lovely.
I'm hitting this guy. No health is coming off of him. He's just, his health isn't going down at all. It's crazy.
Lovely. Lovely.
It's like his health isn't going down. Is it like bugged? I don't know what the fuck, man. Fuck me.
Lovely.
Finally. It must have been a guardian, you know, a tank. Okay, I'm not getting this. I'm dead here.
You can kiss your ass.
Yeah, I see that. I can kiss my ass goodbye. Holy fuck me, I can't even do anything. Oh shit. It's like... This is why I talk about CC. It's just too much CC. Well, you shouldn't be sitting in a stun rotation. You shouldn't be at a loss of control of your character for 10 straight seconds. There's just never, ever a reason that you should be CC'd that long, ever in an MMO. Never. And I don't know why they continually do this in WoW. It's so crappy. Shit, where'd he go? I fucking hate mages. I fucking hate the mages!
Lovely.
Oh, and of course the ice blocks.
Lovely.
Polymorphs, what a surprise.
Polly down.
Okay. Can't get it. I don't even know what I'm doing. Like, I have no idea how to play this map because the bases don't make any sense. Like, it'll be available for you to flag it, and then it won't. Like, you'll have this base, and then all of a sudden you'll lose it, and you can't reflag it. So it's like you have to like leave the base. It like forces you to like go from base to base. It's weird.
Lovely.
How do you like me now? Oh, how you like me now? Oh, this is that fucking Guardian.
Lovely.
Ooh, Guardian wasn't so tanky that time, was he? But I love how when I win I get no points, but when I lose points. Like I won and I got 0 points. The rating had changed. I win and get nothing, I lose and lose points, you know? Oh well.
Opportunity's knocking. If you've got the metal, there are valuables waiting to be won.
What the hell is this thing? Well, whatever it is, it's dead. I was gonna kill that hunter, but he got away. We might have to do the delves today. I don't understand how the delve system works, but Reptilian was talking about like ranking up in the delve system, so maybe that's something we'll do today. That could be kind of fun to see how high we can get. Like, I mean, I'm ridiculously tanky, so I should be able to, you would think, do okay in the delve system. Here's the delves, right? Let's see if it has a rank on it. Here, let's leave the... See, it's currently at rank 3. I don't understand how it works. Let me ask Reptilian, how does... Hold on a second, this window's all fucked up. So how do I rank up the delves?
Grab one of those enchanted candles to stay safe from these shadows. The candle gets weaker when you move. Watch your steps.
Just by doing a lot? You need to get to 8 for max gear from boundable delves? Okay. Why is my... Oh, because I did it wrong. Never mind.
Lovely.
You got to dodge.
Actually, I don't have to dodge because I'm so ridiculously tanky. Although I probably should dodge that, right? Why is this guy not dying? Holy crap. I think I need to change brand to be DPS, you know what I mean?
Lovely.
Okay, these guys are pretty tanky, these mobs, man. It's taking me a while to kill them.
Good find. Let's see. Nice fight. The
delve system's kind of neat. I like the delves. What is this? Shoes? I don't know.
That's more like it.
Perfect shield.
Lovely.
Yeah, there's like a ridiculous amount of Candle Kobold references in the War Within. Like, it's insane. Like, there's all kinds of candle stuff. There's quests where you, repeatable turn-in quests where you turn in wax. I think I have some in my inventory currently that needs to be turned in somewhere. Like stacks of wax, bundles of wax or something. Yeah, that's crazy. Is there anything else? Doesn't look like it.
Lovely.
I've been surprised that they haven't made Kobolds a playable race already, to be honest. But they haven't, so. Where's my candle at? I think there's one over here, right? Yeah. Candle.
Lovely.
Get out of my way. I can't attack this thing because there's a lot of shit in my way. There's way too many pets in this game. There's way too much CC in this game. WoW needs to really trim down on that stuff. Trim down on abilities, trim down on CC. Open up the talent trees to all trees so you can basically pick across all your trees. Don't limit it to just like one specialization. Just get rid of that entirely, because that's going to bring a lot more creativity and flexibility and just basically more fun. So, but yeah, get rid of all this fucking CC and get rid of these stupid pets and pet classes. It's fucking bullshit. Nobody wants. We don't need all this. All they are is fucking frame rate killers, man. I don't have to dodge anything. I'm invincible.
Lovely.
The candle gets weaker when you move. Watch your steps.
Lovely.
This Devilsaur is really annoying me. It's like sitting in my view. It's really fucking annoying. Can we just get rid of this guy? If I can get here, look, Devilsaur. What, we can edit this guy? Edit mode. We get edit mode off the Devilsaur's portrait frame. What? It's weird. Weird shit, man. No, I agree. I don't think adding kobolds would be a good idea. I never said it was a good idea. I just said I'm surprised that they haven't tried to do it. Kobolds are too similar to goblins. I don't think we need them, to be honest. And like I said, like if you go to my Discord channel here, I said if you're gonna add like a lizard dragon race, I think I put screenshots in here. Where's it at? I thought it was in here. Here, I was gonna say if you're gonna add like a dragon kin type race, I would have rather seen them do something like this character model they already have in the game of these lizards. I'd have rather seen a playable race look more like these guys, you know, than the bullshit Drakthir. We need some slee stacks or something, right?
That's more like it.
But I'm glad they haven't put Naga in as a race because Naga doesn't appeal to me.
Grab one of those enchanted candles to stay safe from these shadows.
Lovely.
Freaking candle. Cyrus, cut it out. Cats, hold on a second.
Nice find.
Lovely. 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 Lovely.
Nice, stronger by the second.
Like, guy doesn't even do any damage to me.
Nothing old Thran can't get through.
It must be quite the grind, though, to grind the delves up to, like, level 8, you know what I mean? Two brothers. Caladan Moknathal invites you to join it. Two brothers. I don't know who that is. The key. Bring the archaic cipher key to someone in Dornegal. Okay, well, that sounds cool. Okay, you see how we walked over the gold there? You see how, like, when I walked over the gold that it, like, looted the gold? This is the way loot should work in all MMOs. So when you kill a mob, the loot should just fly out of the mob and land on the ground, and then you just walk over it. That's my favorite way to do. And then also, it's cool because then, like, when swords or gear are lootable, they fly out of the mob onto the ground, and it's more of a dopamine effect. Because, like, if you're killing something and you hear this thunk, it's like a shield. HC Gamers. I don't know. HC Gamers TV. Maybe it's my brother. Could be. HC Gamers TV. I see your YouTube channel. You have 44 subscribers, 556 videos. Path of Exile. Yeah, who knows, man. Anyways, but I think all loot should just fly out of, like that does in Lineage 2 and some other games. I actually enjoy that more than having to actually... That way you don't have to click on a mob. If you're not going to, like, let the loot fly out, you can just walk over it and get it, then I would prefer that you have some sort of pets or something, or some sort of way to just have something loot for you, because I think looting is kind of a bygone thing that doesn't need to be... We don't need to have it anymore, where you have to physically click, you know? You just like ARPGs? Cool. I don't really play many ARPGs. But yeah, this feels kind of, I don't know. It doesn't feel like an MMO when you're doing the delves. But I mean, it's a cool system. It allows people to do some single player stuff to get some gear, which is neat. Oh, so I've got some new delve quests. Apparently I was right at the cusp of opening up some more delve content, I guess.
Work cycle interrupted. Do you have a query?
Lovely.
This guy's incredibly tanky, right? Yeah, well, I think he was getting killed by the...
Need to let off some steam? I hear there's someone nearby who's itching for a fight.
Yeah, he's gonna leave me alone. Does he? I think possibly, maybe. He had that Mistweaver had those idols on the ground with the green, the green beams that I guess shoot out and heal. So I think that's why he was so tanky. He was getting healed. Yeah, I think the monk was healing. Yep. Yeah, I was just tickling him. Yeah, he was super tanky. So I've tried every build. I've tried about everything I can to make protection warrior like do more damage, and unfortunately, it just doesn't do much damage. I've got 3 different builds I've been I played around with. I've got Thunderlord, Dragon Ram, and Pearl's Girl. Pearl's Girl utilizes the Colossus tree, but surprisingly, you would think that Pearl's Girl in this build, which utilizes Colossus. Here, let me. So, like, if you look at Colossus, it does 797 damage. But it also does 531,000 damage to enemies. So, I mean, it's kind of interesting AoE. Hey, what's up, Jonas? How you doing? And you would think it would do more damage, and it probably does in like a Battleground sense. Like if you're in team fights, it probably does. But in like a single one-on-one, it actually felt like it did the same or even less damage. So here, if I take a look at my DPS, right? So you can see, I went through all my biggest hitting abilities, and I was only doing around 400k DPS, right? Like 400k. Oh yeah, there's tons of world PvP. Like there's another area in the map. If you go to this area up here, Dark Hazard, it flags you. It flags people PvP when you go in, and so a lot of times people just sit in this area and PvP. So I actually stumbled across that a couple days ago, where I ended up killing like 5 or 6 people in a row because they didn't realize that I'm a protection warrior and I'm really hard to kill. But yeah, so that does about 400 DPS, and then if I switch to my Dragon Ram build, I don't know why I call it Dragon. Oh, I just call it Dragon Ram because it uses Thunderous Roar, which is like a dragon icon, and then it uses increased charge damage, so I call it Dragon Ram. Anyway, so my Dragon Ram build, it actually does about the same damage, which you'd think it would do less. But let's take a look. All right, so we don't have Colossus Demolish, anymore. So let's try this out. You can see there, about 400k damage, right? So the exact same damage as using the Colossus tree, which is interesting. Now if we go to my most tankiest build, which is my Thunderlord build, which I can't do just yet. Oh yeah, you'll do crits. You'll do like 1 million crits. Yeah. Which is weak, which is crap. I mean, my character does very... So, like, if I do a Battleground, at the end of the Battleground... Like, okay, my DPS is, I would say, about half that of a good DPS. Maybe not, maybe a third. Like a really, really super pumping DPS in PvP is probably going to do, no joke, almost 3 times as much damage as me. Or I would say a good DPS will do about twice as much damage as me. And like top tier, like S plus DPS would do maybe 3 times as much damage as me, which is really sad. But if I could just eke out like maybe 30 to 40% more damage, then I think this class would be. It's still not going to be like viable for everything, but it would be a lot better. Let's put it that way. So if we go to my Thunderlord talents, which is my most tankiest build, this is like my flag carrying build when I carry flags in Battlegrounds. This is the build that makes me the hardest to kill. Let's see how much damage we can do.
Lovely.
And what's interesting is we ended up at about 389 DPS. So even with my most tankiest build, my damage only falls off like a little bit. Like it only falls off like a little, right? But again, a lot of the damage from all the classes, yeah, it's very low. Yeah. Yeah. Like, okay, so I'm doing like 300 damage. Like, what would be really good is if I was up around like maybe 700 or 800k damage a second or whatever. So yeah, I would say if I could somehow double my DPS, then yeah, that would be really incredibly powerful. But right now that's not. Let's go ahead and put on some transmog stuff. So this is like my flag carrying build, where I'm very difficult to kill. Also, I have almost double the health of anybody else. I have 13.1 million health. For example, this other warrior who's Fury has 6.8 million. So I literally have almost double his health pool. Yeah, so it's but the thing is, it's my playstyle. Like the playstyle I like in PvP is a very tanky support playstyle. That's my favorite playstyle. And unfortunately, World of Warcraft has never really lent itself to that type of playstyle. They don't really do tanky support playstyles in WoW, which is completely garbage. It's completely bogus that they don't, because it's so shit. Because it's like a really missed opportunity. Crap, their whole team's coming after me. Oh, and I didn't pick the right talent. Shit, I should have picked Dragon Charge. Oh, well. God, I can't even target this person. I hate it when I can't target because there's so many pets,
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
And just so you know, this is my hardest matchup. Right. My hardest matchup for me is a fucking destruction or whatever. Devastation Evoker is the most difficult character for me because they can cast their Devastate ability, whatever, just like over and over again without a cooldown. There's no cooldown on the ability, so
Lovely.
it's really annoying. I love the freaking thunder when I do my thunderclap. You can actually hear the thunder in the background. It's so awesome. Oh man, you gotta love it. Yeah, but the Devastation Evoker is kind of my only kryptonite right now. because their ability to do spell damage like nonstop without any kind of really like. Oh, that was a great thank you, Evoker. Do I have my leap side? It's almost up. But yeah, like I said, this is my flag carrying build. I want to turn up some of those sound effects so you guys can hear, because it is really cool actually. Let's do the effects, and we're going to turn this up a lot. We're going to get some volume going on here. Okay, maybe that's a little too loud. There. And let's support our flag carrier. Got a monk carrying it. You can see he's got not even half my health. Yeah, I think it comes. I think it comes from the. Yeah, I think it is the collectible mount or whatever. The only cool thing about that mount is that you can customize it. There's the customize shop thing where you go in and you can change the colors and some of the settings about it, which is kind of cool. That's why I changed mine. I need to go back in and take that stupid helm thing off his face. I actually, after this battleground, I got to take a break, guys. I got to walk the dog and maybe eat some lunch. I haven't eaten any lunch today. I probably won't stop the stream. Well, maybe. Yeah, I probably will stop the stream and then I'll just start it back up again in like an hour or something. Yeah, I guess I never played Dragonflight that much, but yeah, there's this like thing that you go to in town that you just interact with, and it brings up like an editor where you can change the way it looks.
Lovely. 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 Lovely.
Yeah, they're insane. Remember, I don't do much damage.
Lovely.
So you'll see my damage, right? 43 million damage. So see, I'm like a third of the top damage, right? So that's really where you sit. You only do like a third.
Lovely. Lovely.
Which is not to say you can't kill people. Like in one-on-one against almost any class, I win. Like if I do a 1v1 versus almost anybody on the other team here, I would probably beat them, right? But yeah, the tank is really good for like holding certain nodes. It's good. It's good. So you can see I did 50 million damage. So I did more damage than the rogue, which is kind of sad. But rogues do a lot of time in stealth. I did more damage than this person, but they're a healer. Oh, wait. Actually, no, I don't know what they were doing. I did more damage than this. This is why that Devastation Invoker didn't come after me, because they just don't know how to play. And then I did more damage than the rogues, but these rogues are, like I said, they're just not good. But you can see I'm not that far off. Like if I would have done like maybe the 10 million damage or something, I would have been all the way up here. If I'd done 20 more million damage, you just get me up to 80 million, and I'm in the top section. But these are all just players that aren't very, they're not very good, or they don't have good gear, because they should be doing more damage. Really, 138 million damage is pretty decent, but I've seen people do well over 200 million damage in a Battleground. But this Battleground wasn't very long, so 138 is probably pretty good. But yeah, so I'd say 50 million. But this is my tankiest build, right? Like if I go to my other build, I can eke out a little bit more damage. Maybe I can push this up to 70 million, maybe. But if you look at healing done, you can see I was at 47 million, and I wasn't even focused. If I was focused, my healing, and I've healed as much as 130 million in a Battleground easy. So, yeah. You said for some reason one of the highest ranked players. The thing that I hate about solo, yeah. I mean, there's definitely. I'm trying to figure out how to figure out the best way to make it useful in like in the rated content, which is the blitz, right? So if you go here and you go to the rated solo, now I was as high as 1655, and then for some reason I started losing. I've lost like 9 out of the last like 12 matches. In the rated, and it's not really my fault. Like if you watch those matches, most of the times I'm actually holding flags. I'm actually on a flag holding it for my team, and we're losing. So it's not like I'm doing anything wrong. There's been a couple ones where I probably was a deficit, a disadvantage for my team, and I would say specifically the mines map where you have to hold the mine carts. That's more of a DPS push map. Like I think that map's all about either that's about burning down the healers and just holding the mine carts. So I don't really work well in that map. Like that map is not good. Like the Temple of Katmangu, where I'm holding the orbs, that's a great map for me because I'm one of the tankiest characters there is. So that's good. But I would say, half the time, at least half the time, I'm on a map where the tank build works out really well. You've got Twin Peaks, it's great for Twin Peaks. Warsun Gulch, great for Warsun Gulch. Temple of Katmangu, it's great, So
I went to Undercity to get a facial. Ugh, Have you seen these people? I said, you don't have a lower jaw and you're gonna give me a facial? She got mad. At least I think she did. You ever heard someone talk with on a lower jaw? She sounded like a murloc.
I don't know what this wings thing she's got going on, but it's pretty cool. The hidden shoulder. Maybe that's a cloak. Dark Ranger's quiver. Hmm. Ooh. It's still ranked team play, so random players equal coin flip. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is, Griffith. Like, I need to get in a PvP guild. Yeah, it is a total coin flip. I did really well at the beginning. I mean, it just felt like now it's like I'm losing a lot more than I'm winning, and it feels like regular battlegrounds. Like nobody's really doing strategy. No one's playing the objectives correctly. They're just kind of team fighting, and you know what I mean. You can do what in Guild Wars 2? I think I might be able to change before the match starts. Maybe not because of the way the team matching works. Probably not. Because it'll like match you up against other teams with a similar makeup. So probably not in rated. But it may be in non-rated. You can. I'll try it next time. Actually, I screwed up. I didn't pick my talents I wanted to pick for this battleground because I was yakking. So.
Lovely. Lovely. Lovely.
So we did. Oh, it doesn't show. I was curious how much damage I did there. I spent a lot of time DPSing. Oh no, I'm sapped. Oh, he took the damage meter. The damage.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Lovely.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
I love it. I absolutely love it when rogues try to kill me. It's like the funniest shit ever. I have never died to a rogue. And any one of you won against any rogue, I've never died. I'm like, like you just can't kill me. You know what I mean? It's like good luck. Good luck. I wish you luck, my friend. Where is it? Yeah, oh, yeah, he took the berserk too. Yeah, berserk, and he still couldn't get the job done, right? Oh man, I kind of screwed up too. Like I didn't do wasn't my best example of me playing. So.
Lovely.
You think I'm tanky? Oh, this guy cast for sacrificing me. Cool, that was cool. That was probably pretty helpful. It says I can't be crit once that hits me. Don't get me going, Reptilian. You know I'm not a fan. You know I'm not a fan. I mean, that's actually Reptilian. That's why I grabbed the gem. That's why I grabbed this gem. 181 primary stat, and getting snared increases damage of your next attack by 25,500 per stack, right? Because you get snared like there's too many snares, there's too many roots, there's too much CC. I mean, there's just way too much, and it's dumb. I mean, it's literally stupid. And honestly, that's another reason why I play this particular. That's why I play the Protection Warrior too, is because I can just kind of laugh at it. I can be like, it's kind of funny. It's like you guys are doing all these roots, all these CC, and all this stun, and you still can't kill me. You know.
Lovely.
You can kiss your ass. Goodbye.
Holy shit.
Lovely.
Here's the funny part. They really want to be dead, and they didn't succeed, right? But there's a method to the madness. Like when you're like in that situation, right? When I was in that situation, you're looking for. Obviously, that's why I have all these icons on the screen here. There is just no way I can track all of these cooldowns, with my icons being down at the bottom of the screen. I've got to be able to see these things and know what's coming off cooldown and when, and that's why they're here. And it's just too much. I don't know how people can manage so many CDs and so many cooldowns and so many defenses on the fly when you're getting hit by like 20 people. I mean, it's very difficult. And the other thing you're doing is, in that situation, I'm looking for characters, even if it's their pets, like, because people summon all these stupid pets, which is another thing in WoW I think is absolutely dumb. Like, I just call them the frame rate killer, all these damn pets. A lot of times I'll even look for a pet to kill, because it doesn't matter if it's a pet or a person. If I kill them, then I'm going to proc my, my victory strike, which is going to heal me. So a lot of times I'll look to just finish off any kind of weak opponent near me, just so I can get that victory strike off to regenerate health, because it's a big health regen. So that helps me in those big fights. And then of course I'll look to heroic leap away just to get a little bit of breath, and anything we can do to minimize damage.
Lovely.
So you can see that's about as much damage as I can do to a monk, which is pretty good. I mean, that's pretty good, right? So that was me killing a monk, and let's see what kind of monk he was. Horde, and he was a Windwalker. So that's a healer, right? Or no, Windwalker's DPS, right? Yeah, I took very little damage. I will say that this is one of the best 1v1 classes in the game, without no doubt.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Now that she did all that, let's kill her. Oh, she went invis.
Lovely.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Lovely.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Lovely.
I'm probably gonna die here.
Lovely. Lovely.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Lovely. Lovely.
So there you go. So on that one, I was very active, like in fights, obviously. So my damage is going to be higher, but I actually came in 1, 2, 3, 4, number 5 on damage there. Number 5 on damage. But look at my healing. I had 197 million healing, right? Yeah, so the thing is, I don't see any. I've not run across anybody playing warrior like me. Like, I've not seen anybody. I've been all the Battlegrounds I've done over the last couple of weeks. I don't see protection warriors like ever. Like, I've seen a couple guardian druids. I don't think I've seen a protection warrior, like not even once. And of course, a lot of that goes with the fact that Fury Warrior is considered to be one of the best DPS in the game right now. So a lot of people are playing Fury, which is kind of cool. I like that because that way I don't have to worry about everybody playing the way I'm playing. I always kind of like to play something that's kind of unique. Come on, Bitcoin. Don't drop back down. We need you to go back up. But, yeah, I mean, I kind of like, I love playing something that people... That's why the title of my stream is always They Hate Me. Hate Shy the Protection Warrior. Because people don't like me. They don't want to fight me. They hate me in the Battleground. They're just like... all the top 10 tier lists, PvP tier lists, always throw the tanks right in F tier, just instantly F tier. But I think it's funny. It's like, how can a protection warrior be considered F tier in PvP when I can basically 1v1 almost anybody? Like, I can literally go up against a Warlock and beat them. I can go up against a Mage and beat them. I'm pretty much can kill almost any class 1v1. The only classes I've struggled with, Warlocks are tough, but I've beaten them in 1v1s. But the Devastation of Ogres, if they're really skilled, they're really tough to kill. Because that just constant, no cooldown destruction, whatever spell they cast, hits so hard. And you only have so many ways to kind of stop them from hitting you with that. So it's pretty scary. Now, the other thing interesting about that Battleground is I was in my tank build, you know, so I wasn't in my... I was in my Thunderlord build. I wasn't in my Dragon Ram build, which does a little bit more damage, just because I do have Thunderous Roar. But for that particular BG, you know, I'm really glad that I was in the tank build, because as you guys saw, I was getting focused a ton. Blood DKs actually are really good, and I saw a Blood DK. I did see a Blood DK as a flag carrier heal for 257 million in a rated Battleground, and I was like, holy shit. And they're getting buffed on Tuesday. So I would say, if I wanted, because I do like playing a tanky kind of support kind of character, that's what I like. So I would definitely say that Blood DK is something I played in the past that I really liked. Back in, I think it was Cataclysm, when they were super tanky. And I definitely think it's something I want to try, because it could be better. Blood DK could be better than Protection Warrior. It could have more survivability and possibly do more damage. So that's definitely a class I'm probably going to try today. I don't know what the highest DK is that I have. I have to take a look. Typically, when I play a class, though, I like to start from level 1. But let's see. I don't have a lot of DKs, because I don't play DKs that much. I've got a level 36 DK, and that's probably it. That's like my only DK that I have right now. That's it. But I do think that Blood DK could be better than Protection Warrior. So I think what we'll do is we'll start a DK at level 1, and we'll level her up to 80. It only doesn't take very long. I mean, it took me I created this warrior, I deleted her. Damn it, I deleted her. I had to wear that level 71, then I deleted her because I didn't think I was going to use her. Actually, I wanted her name. I had it rename, and my other warrior was Shy, and I leveled her from level 1. Deleted her, transferred the name to this warrior, and then I picked up another warrior I had who was like level 50 or something, and leveled her to 71, just to try out Fury some more. Although I was playing Fury on Shy originally, but I like having 2 separate characters with the builds. I don't like to swap back and forth. It's kind of messy. But yeah, I hate starting at level 1. But let's go on to the DK. This is a DK I've had for a very long time. I've had this DK for, since Wrath of the Lich King, I believe. I wish they would show like player creation date, like when the character was created. I don't think it shows that. If we go player info, is it player info? /info? No? /played. So this character has been played 25 days. But anyways, I don't know, let's take a look. Yeah, so I think we could probably just pick this character up. I think it might take a lot of playing around with the target dummies to figure it out. One thing I do like about the new UI is it is pretty easy just to switch between UIs. Like very quickly, I just switched to my Warriors UI. Honestly, no, I would probably start from level 1. If I was going to really seriously play DK and be good at DK, I would start at level 1, because it's just so much better when you can get abilities at a slower rate and just really work on them. And then what I do is I just pick herbs and ore and stuff and wait for either Battleground pops or dungeon pops as I'm leveling. And that's my freaking headset crapping out, which it likes to do. The drivers for this headset are fucking up because the headset's really old, not supported anymore. But anyways, I gotta take a break. So I will catch you guys later. Yeah, but I think Blood DK would be interesting to try. I do like DKs. I would say they could be complicated, but man, if you guys watch me playing the Warriors, I don't want to say it's complicated, but my APM, I mean, I'm doing a lot of finger movement. My hands are flying. When I get 6 people hit me like that, you're going to see me I'm using spell blocks, Here, let me show you really quickly. And like I said, that's why I have those icons on the screen, because I just could not track all that shit if I couldn't see it, man. It's just too much stuff coming off cooldown all the time. So, like when I have a lot of people on me, I mean, I always want to cast Demoralizing Shout, because Demoralizing Shout reduces damage I take by, like, it's quite a bit. It reduces damage I take by 30%. Plus, I also have Booming Voice, which generates 30 rage every time you use it, but it also increases damage I deal to targets by 20%, right? So that's huge. So yeah, and then I also have another ability, which is this one. And this is also super, if you guys don't know about that, you can type a skill in the search here, and it shows all skills that relate to that skill, which is fantastic. Amazing. I would give, Blizzard deserves a lot of credit for certain things. There's certain things they've done in the game is really good. Like the search utilities they've added are fantastic. The ability to save builds, the ability to save the UI configurations are really good. It's just the gameplay. Some of the gameplay stuff is really bad, and it's been bad for a long time, and they're just not going to fix it, unfortunately. So, did I ever get my Shaman Horn on Classic to 60? Oh man, I don't know. I didn't, dude. I'm sorry. No, every time I try to level Shaman, I always just get to like level 20 or 30, and I just, man, the totems, man. I hate the totems, man. I hate having to manage totems, but it's cool. I think the Shaman's a really cool class. I did not get it up all the way. I'm sorry. I apologize. But I do love Shaman. I love Classic Era. I love Vanilla WoW. So I mean, most of my play on my YouTube channel is Classic Era. You know, I mean, I'm an OG player. You know, I played WoW day one. I was in beta. I played WoW beta in 2004 on Doomhammer when Doomhammer was a beta roam. But I'm more of an Alliance player than I'm a Horde player. So the classes that I've always struggled with, leveling to max level and playing at max level, was Warlock and Shaman. I don't know why, because they're both great classes. But I've always, like, the gameplay for something just never jived with me. So I've never really gotten, except for Destruction Warlock. I did Destruction Warlock in Shadowlands, and it was an absolute blast. It was so much fun. And the changes that are coming out, the class changes that are coming out next Tuesday are buffing Destruction. So if you guys are Warlock players, let's see. A few of the class tuning changes that are coming for PvP on Tuesday of next week, and you look at Warlock here. Chaos Bolt, look at this. Chaos Bolt damage increased by 15% in PvP. Incinerate damage increased 15%. Soulfire 15%. Wither damage reduced. Okay. Runish damage increased. But really, these are big. Like Incinerate and Chaos Bolt use some of your primary abilities, and you're increasing 15% both. And of course, Shaman. Oh my god, Enhancement Shaman finally got buffed like crazy. So if you guys like Shaman, there you go, man. Enhancement Shaman is the biggest buff class in the patch notes. 20% increase in Storm Strike, 20% Wind Strike, 40% increased damage Ice Strike, 40% Frost Strike. Look at these strike. These things are unbelievable. But if we go back, one thing I wanted to say was the Death Knight. Let's see, Death Knight. And these are the player versus player changes, but the changes up here are the PvE changes, but if it doesn't say does not affect PvP combat, then it does affect PvP combat. So you have to go up here and look at Death Knight. And what's interesting is this, right? Is Vampiric Strike deals increased 20% damage. Infliction of Sorrow deals 50% of the remaining damage over time, was 10. So you get a couple buffs here to Blood. But Vampiric Strike increased by 20%. That's pretty decent. So yeah, Shaman changes are crazy. And the Havoc Demon Hunter got some pretty decent changes. One thing that was scary though is this right here. Disintegrate damage increased by 10% or by 10%. Are you kidding me? Disintegrate's already way too powerful. But if you go down to PvP, let's see. It says disintegrate damage is no longer increased by 20% in PvP combat. So this may, because my one Kryptonite versus my Protection Warrior has been the Devastation Evoker's disintegrate ability. But if this is going to be, if they're going to be losing a lot of damage on that ability, that's going to make them a lot less of a threat towards my warrior, my Protection Warrior. So that's interesting. Anyways, good stuff. Good stuff. But I'm gonna take a break. I gotta walk the dog, get something to eat. I'll come back in an hour or two, and then we'll either play. I'll probably start playing a DK. Maybe the only thing is I love shields, man. I'm a big fan of sword and board. That's just like from a play style and from an I don't know, any way you think of it, lore, fantasy, play style. I just love shields, man. I love shields. I love sword and shield. So that's why I like protection paladins or protection warriors. Unfortunately, DK doesn't use a shield, so that kind of sucks. I wish they did. I think that's something Blizzard should change, to be honest. I would love to see Blizzard implement shields for DKs. I think that would be great. But the DK is kind of that death. It's kind of that whole, the reason they're tanky is because they're sucking the life out of their enemy, that kind of thing. So I understand, though, why it is the way it is. So anyways, see you, Reptilian. See you, The Collector. See you, HC Gamers TV. See you, Griffith. Hope you guys are having a good Sunday. Catch you later, man. Peace out.